This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught for the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout. Get out. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this running back is almost a throwback, a durable workhorse. They just count on him time after time.
And I think, Chris, the thing that I love about this guy is whether it's in the run game, obviously, to be able to bounce it outside, get those tough yards between the tackle, or his hands. They oftentimes will be able to throw the football to him and showcase what he can do out on the perimeter against any defense in the country.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. quarterback's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice...
The ball is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defense. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is dropped. No one around him. He could. The catch incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That pass is caught. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's a great...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? On the move now. Catch made on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice...
That's the third hit tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds him in great rhythm.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Give to the running back. Oh, better look out! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Lets it go. Complete to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, Dave.
Well, they do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. He's got him this time. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you. If they're playing zone coverage, you got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to go deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This time it's complete. There he goes. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. 5 finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. Makes a grab past the marker. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Now adjusting. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
You know, this offense...
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting to first? Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Grabbed behind the line, it's McGooligan. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. This one's complete. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
How many first downs is that alone, you know, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They are seized. Motion from the back. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Ramsey. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll try the right side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's McGooligan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's essentially an extension of the sweep play, right? But the defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. Got a man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
He's going to run it across the 35. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Sends it back in motion. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Tried to give it enough. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense...
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Scanning the field, it's Ramsey. Fires left. Got his man downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
about this offense. They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. What a helpless... for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got a little space. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rides to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fakes to grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Gonna run it. It's McGooligan. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll knock him down. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The give on the inside. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll run it from the gun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Defense going all in to stop the run. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneak gets it done. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's looking deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Hunt is on its way. Here's the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, and they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows when to bring it. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third downs.
The Sneak scores it. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They go to the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Ramsey. Shoots it to the left. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running. Now Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.